Hey, Witch Goddess, thank you for joining me. And guys, I'm not sure if my internet's like really bad or if it's okay right now. So if the connection's like super bad, just let me know. Hey guys, welcome. So I just wanted to hop on here really quickly. And I don't know if I should wait a second or not, but okay, let's see. There's a few of you here. So I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and highly suggest that you all go over, check out the link to my Patreon. The link is actually in my bio, and I want you to join me there. I have 8 spots left because this month I wasn't able to do a one-on-one live with my Patreons for my top tier. So I am doing one-on-one, like personal soul planet, chakra alignments, planetary alignment, hyper manifestation one-on-ones. It's not going to be like a one-on-one, but more like a specialized, personalized video for you. So if you're interested in having that, if you're interested in thank you, Julian. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's so sweet. But if you're interested, you would like to join me in that space, if you're interested in amplifying your manifestation powers, and if you're interested in Grab-A-Bowie codes, also my system Tarology, I'm working on so many things right now, guys, like so many things. And I'm really excited, and I'll be sharing all of these things in my Patreon just because that is my dedicated space to be able to honor my system. So I love sharing things here, but I really, really love sharing on my Patreon. I actually just got back from a cross-country trip. I'm visiting my family, so I did take not quite a week, but I took almost a week off. But I am back full effect now, and I will be doing the personalized readings for each and every one of the people who have just joined me and that will join me that fall in that 10 bracket. So I'm going to do that for the first 10 top tier Patreons, and that will be my top tier, so do keep that in mind. I think the price of that is like $12.12 a month, so it's not too expensive or anything, and you are going to get a personalized reading. And then the following months I will be doing like a one-on-one group session with everyone. It won't be one-on-one per se. I keep saying one-on-one, but I'm like, is it one-on-one if it's a group? But anyways, it'll be like a live interaction, and I'll include manifestation tools, personalized information like for the people who are actually in that tier of that group. And I will also be doing like a live guided meditation each month, and that will just be a hyper activation. And yeah, so if you're interested, my link is in my bio. You can find it there. And yeah, so definitely join me. And it's not very expensive because I'm not one to put things on people that I feel is a strain, because I want to be able to help, if that makes any sense. So again, if you're interested in a personalized reading to be able to find out your soul planet and your hyper manifestation technique using Grab-A-Bowie codes and also Tarology, which Tarology, if you're not familiar with it, it is my system. It is a full, complex, beautiful, yet simplified alignment of our chakra points, our energy centers, our also connection to our soul planet, so that way we're able to tune into the energy. For instance, I have a Jupiter soul planet. Today is a Jupiter day. Thursdays are Jupiter days. So whenever we have these days, we're able to activate to the highest frequency of the portal of that energy. Jupiter days are also group 3 in my Tarology system. So these days are able to be activated, and these codes are able to be activated through the index and the middle finger. So if you see my videos and I'm like, put these 2 fingers on your sacral chakra, that's why, because the sacral chakra is also associated with Jupiter. And then these 2 fingers are also associated because Jupiter is the index finger, but this finger is also a group 3 finger. So if you want to learn about all of this stuff, go to my Patreon. My link's in my bio. Join me there, and I will happily do that for you. So I would love to do it. So let's do it. And thank you for the beautiful gifts, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have 47 people here. I'm so grateful. I have 50 people here. I'm so grateful. If every one of you all go over, subscribe to my Patreon. Thank you, Leslie. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, I just got back from a cross-country trip because I had to see my family, guys. I miss my family. I started crying one day, and I was just like, it was like last week. And I was just like, I love you too, Leslie. But I was just like, this is crazy. I live on the other side of the country now. I need to see my family. So I did that, and I'm back now. and it was a beautiful trip. I flew across the country twice. So yeah, so that was super fun, and I'm happy to be back now. But until I go visit them again, I'm completely fine, and they may come visit me. But also, anyone interested, I don't know if you follow me on my Building Tartaria account here, but I actually have my own personal account with my partner here too. And what we do is we follow our off-grid adventures. We're actually building a homestead, which is really fucking dope, right? So if you're interested in that, follow me on Building Tartaria. But mostly, just remember, I am here to be a support system for you, and me offering my energy and offering my knowledge, my know-how, the insights, the intel. I've done a lot of work to be able to like put this whole system together that I have created. It does utilize many other things, but it's almost like the next wave of like what can be. And it's so interesting because last night I was talking to my partner and I was like, I just want to like write a book. It's going to be like a tarology book, and it's going to be called like Tara, the Codes of Tara, or something like that. So just be on the lookout, because guys, I have so much stuff in store, so much. And I'm actually about to post a video on my Patreon. So if you are interested in joining me on Patreon, go do that right now, because some new content will be coming soon. Also, I have some tests, some quizzes and things like that. I have a lot of insight, a lot of information. Also, did you know that, thank you so much, Leslie, for the gifts. I love you. But did you know also that each day has a planet? Well, obviously, each day has a planet. Like I said, today is Jupiter. And each day also has a heightened energy field for each of the planets. So say, for instance, if you joined me on Patreon and you were to get a personal reading from me, I would be able to give you your actual soul planet based off of Vedic astrology, if you have awareness of your birth time, birthplace, birthday, obviously. And then from that, I'll be able to help you assist with the codes that will work best for you. And even the codes that may not work best in your resonance, I will also be able to give you the times of the codes that you can harness the energy through them more. So a lot of times people come on here and they're like, oh, I want to know more information. Oh, what's this? What's that? What's this? And I'm just like, guys, if you want to know more information, check me out on Patreon, because that is literally what I do there. So TikTok's a great tool though, so don't get me wrong. TikTok, you can definitely get all the bases. I actually do intertwine the two, because a lot of times I'll be like, go on my TikTok, find a code, come back here, answer this question. So it is all kind of hand in hand. But if you're really interested in harnessing the energy and really taking this on to the fullest potential, I personally can say my experience of using Grabovoi codes and just like using my system in general has led me to the point I'm at now. I'm really happy with my life, guys. Like, I'm super happy. I've never been happier, as a matter of fact. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so it does work. I'm living proof of it. Also, I'm losing weight. So even my weight loss code that I've not really been focusing in on like I wanted to, it's all working, guys. It's all working. So if you want to really change your life, like legit, if you're in it though, that's the thing. I don't want you to join my Patreon. If you're not in it, if you're just here for the show, you know what I mean? You're not really wanting to do anything. You don't want to make a change. You have no ambition. You have no motivation. That is the underlying key. If you have motivation to change for yourself and it's something that you really want to do, then I suggest you join me on Patreon. If it's something you're just kind of dabbling into, maybe check it out. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If it is, it is. Maybe not sign up for the top tier. Maybe sign up for the dollar tier. Just check it out. Explore it. I do have, oh, I love it, Leslie. I love that it's working for you too. I love it. I love all the feedback, guys. I love it when you all tell me these things are working. I have so many videos saved in my drafts of people being like, oh, I did this and your code worked, or oh, this. And I'm just like, oh, I want to share it. And then I don't share it because I have so many of these things, and I'm just like, wow. But then it makes me really happy. So I'm like, should I just share everybody's stuff? But yeah, so it makes me really happy. And then also I did do a money manifestation course on my Patreon, and I did have some really good results of the people who participated in that. So it's always there. So if it's something that you're still interested in, you didn't meet the time frame when I was doing it, actually like in the physical presence of now, it's okay, because everything is like vaulted there. So you can access it at any time, and it is a 21-day program. So it does take a commitment, but if you're committed committed to it, you can bring that energy in, and you're also going to be able to bring in that abundance of money as long as you can attune yourself to the resonance of it. And that is a big part of why the 21-day cycle is so important, because it takes 21 days to form any habit or to break any habit. So whenever we do that, we're able to literally create this energy of ourselves to make ourselves believe that we are tapped into the direct line of what we are doing for those 21 days. So it's so important to follow through, activate these codes, do what you need to do without it being a hassle, because it's not supposed to be a hassle. It should not be overcomplicated. It should not be undercomplicated either. It simply just needs to be what it is. You know what I mean? Like, just go into it with the fullest intent, the purest intent that I will make this work for me. And whenever you set the intention for something to work for you, it is magically and powerful how it will. Also, for anyone here, if you don't want to join me on Patreon, that's okay. But if you do, don't forget my links in my bio. But if you don't want to join me on Patreon and you just enjoy me in this space, I just want to give a little message for the day. Because you don't have to join me on Patreon is the thing. You can do whatever you want. But I do ask that today you take a moment to challenge yourself. Take a moment to look into the mirror, look inside yourself. Speak positive words to yourself. Tell yourself how much you love you. When was the last time you looked at yourself and said 3 things you loved about yourself? You know, simple things like that, they make so much of a difference and so much of an impact on our lives. Whenever we start talking to ourselves the way that we want to be talked to, we'll notice how our life shifts and how things change into our favor. So I challenge you to put that into your favor by challenging yourself and going inwards and reflecting that energy of what you feel inside out. Even if it's something a little bit more of a darker matter, maybe you don't feel so good about yourself. Speak it out loud. Have a conversation with yourself. Why do you feel the way that you do? What's bothering you so bad? You know what I mean? And if you can come to the root of that core and the cause, you can always come up with a solution. So just remember that. Also, this video, I'm going to post it on YouTube because I need to have some YouTube content. And I've started putting all of my TikTok lives there. So if you are here and you missed some of this, you want to see it, I know we can't do replays on TikTok for anyone outside of the person who created the video. So I'm just going to download it, and you can find it on my YouTube channel. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is literally the same as my handle here, Terrestrial Aura. So go follow me there. And again, I ask that you check me out on Patreon. I have a beautiful system, an absolutely beautiful system that aligns in so many ways to be able to get us aligned with the solar selves of ourselves, the solar system of ourselves, I should say. So yeah, check me out there, guys. And thank you so much for joining me here. You know, I didn't plan on coming on here. It was just kind of like a sporadic thing. I was about to be editing my video. And what's the codes to weight loss? Love my eyes, hair, and love my... Oh, I love that. You love all those things about yourself because that's beautiful. And the weight loss code, you can actually find that in our cosmic self. I love that, Leslie, because it's so true. Our cosmic selves. Activating the energy of our cosmic selves. But yeah, the weight loss code is actually on my account. So I believe it's a pinned video. So you can definitely check that out. Pretty easy to find, I believe. Also, yeah, guys. So head over there. Follow me. Subscribe to my Patreon. And just keep being your best selves, you know, just keep loving you. Also, if this video, when this video is on YouTube, I just have to say this for YouTube, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. if you loved me, if you loved me, who says that? If you love me, like and comment and follow me, guys, or subscribe, whatever. Anyways, okay, so yeah, that's all for now, guys. I suppose I'm so grateful to have you here. Leslie, thank you for stopping in. You are a true gem, and you are so loved, and I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are prosperous, and I hope that you are just thriving and making your new space a home that is happy for you. And guys, just remember, we all have our ups, we all have our downs, but just remember, if we can at least, if you can balance one down with up, you know what I mean? Like if you can see something that maybe isn't so good, but then you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, That's what creates the center point. That's what creates the balance. And remember, nothing outside of you is more important than the energy of yourself. So whenever, even when it comes to like money and things like that, you're not determined by the worth of the value of your monetary means. You're valued more because the value of yourself, the value of your heart, the value of your energy, that is the exchange with this universe. And the universe doesn't care about monetary things. The universe doesn't care about material gain. It just cares about how are you being a resonance of your highest element of your soul, and how are you projecting that energy out to the world to be able to get the world to feel that energy and also feel themselves as whole. If we can be an example by leading in our highest energy of ourselves, that is a life purpose and that is a life mission, and it is enough. And it's so crazy because sometimes we forget those things. Sometimes we forget the most simplistic things. But really, ultimately, life is so overcomplicated, and we just have to live it. We just have to be it. We have to breathe it, and we have to make it the best. So just remember that, because life actually, guys, is the ultimate test. But okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and stopping in and being here with me. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I'll be talking to you soon, okay? All right. Thank you for joining me. Until we meet again, and I'll be live again at some point soon. All right, love you guys.